Right, guys, welcome to today's live stream between the Lions and the Griquas. It is going to be an interesting scenario to see the Currie Cup back in action today after all the action from the Lions series and the tour so far. So a lot is expected of this Currie Cup to resume today. And I for one feel that it is kind of a little bit unnecessary to really continue, but I know that sponsors needs to make money and everything needs to be done. So I'm not totally against that, and we've got some rugby to watch. Let me just quickly get the poll up for you guys. Who will win this one? I was caught a little bit off guard because I was thinking it starts in about an hour or so. But yeah, we are here for this one, so why not get into that as well real quickly. So the poll is up, guys. You can go and have a look at that poll. Who will win this game between the Lions and the Griquas today? And then we will get, let me just get one more thing going before we actually start with this one. We are all said and done for this one. So, yeah, the guys are about to run onto the field as well. So, I hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's quickly go through the team lineups real quickly. Evie Viljoen, Stian Pienaar, Manuel Russ, Birgit Woodendaal, Raps McSwane, Jordan Hendricks, and Morne van der Berg for the Lions. A very, very strong back line. Basically, interested to see how the likes of Stian Pienaar will fare today. Birgit Woodendaal in that number 12 jersey, and then also Jordan Hendricks and Morne van der Berg as a combination, a very young and demanding 9 and 10 this one. So this could be the future of Springbok rugby as well. Morne van der Berg and Jordan Hendricks, the guys. So do keep a lookout for these two today. Then the forwards, Frankie Horn, Sibusiso Sangweni, Pelser Notdagel, Ruben Skuman, Yanni du Plessis, Jaco Versaghi, and Steve Satoli. Another combination that is starting to work together very well. And no Chichuka today, but I'm sure that Sangweni will make up for any shortage that he would have not had today. So, the combination of Reinhard Notdagel and Ruben Skuman, a very good one. Like I say, Yanni du Plessis also back for the Lions today, along with Jaco Versaghi and Steve Satoli. Then for the Griquas, we got Ashton Davids, Daniel Kassendi, JC Nell, Jonathan Frank, Edwin Keita, George Whitehead, and Stefan Unriger. Another formidable side or backline for the Griquas today. And really looking forward to see what JC Nell and Jonathan Frankie can do together in that 12 and 13 jersey. And then we all know that Edwin Keita is very formidable as well. Then looking at the forwards, Ruan Steenkamp, Hanru Sergel, Gideon van der Merwe, Cameron Lindsay, Andre Smith, Jan Botha, Hanko Ace, and Max McSorley. Another good one. So a lot of consistency shown in both lineups for this game. Then quickly going to have a look at the benches for this one. We've got PJ Botha, Rue Andrea, Carlos Sari, FP Pelser, Travis Gordon, Andre Warner, Fred Zeilinger, and Duncan Matthews. So it's still interesting to see that they're using Carlos Sari as a reserve tight head prop. I think he's a phenomenal player and probably one of the players that should be starting for this Lions side. And then also Rue Andrea has not received the kind of form that he's had over the seasons. So it will be interesting to see how he does as well. Then Andre Warner coming back as well after missing that Lions game. So, he'll be looking to go firing today. Then for the Griquas, we've got H.G. Lees, Andre Beerwinkel, Andre Skitter, Zito. Then we've got Kwam, Regan Oranje, Tinus de Beer, and then Edric Arends. I'm not sure Andrew Keane, John Ray Leonard, and Theo Bossoff will be playing any part in this one. So let's quickly go to Flash Score to get us this scoreboard running. Hopefully we won't have any issues with the updates for this one today as we had previously with some of it. So let's get this one going for us. We're just going to quickly set this up real quickly. Like I said, I was caught a little bit off guard for this one, but we are ready and going for this one. So, yeah, there we go. Just to bring up the scoreboard for you guys. This game is going to kick off any second now. We've still got the Lions to come onto the field, though. So, yeah, let me know in the comment, well, not in the comment, but in the poll, guys, who you think is going to win this one. We've got 4 votes so far. The Lions by 75%, the Griquas in 25% so far. So who do you guys think is going to win this one? And by how many points? Maybe I'm going to go with the Lions victory today by, well, it is played at the Ellis Park. So I would say Lions by 15 to 20 points today. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you guys think will be the result of today's game. Right, so the Lions have now run onto the field as well. So, like I say, a formidable Lions side. EW Viljoen, Stian Pienaar, Manuel Rust, Birgit Woodendal, Raps McSwaney, Jordan Hendrikse, and Morne van der Berg. Then with the forwards being Frankie Horn, Sangweni Pelser, Notnagel, Skuman, Yanni Duplessis, and all of those. So, yeah, looking forward to this one, guys. It should be a cracking game, especially looking forward to see what Morne van der Berg can do today, as he is one of my favorite players so far. Then again, looking at the side of the Griquas, we've got Ashton Davids, Daniel Kassendi, JC Nell, Jonathan Frankie, Edwin Keita, George Whitehead, and Stefan Unriga, with Ruan Steenkamp, Andre Sergel, Gideon van der Merwe, Cameron Lindsay, Andre Smith, Jani Botha, Hanko Ace, and Max McSorley in that starting lineup for the Griquas. Right, so all the teams are now onto the field, guys, so we should get this one underway in just a second. It is going to be the Griquas to kick this game off, and Rasta Venga is the referee for today's game. So, yeah, let's see what happens, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this commentary. If you do, don't forget to press that like button and show your support for the channel as well. Here we go. It is going to be Whitehead with a kickoff here for this game. Goes quite deep and into the hands of EW Viljoen early on. Now kicks it out to Sangweni on the 22-meter line. Waiting for this ball to come out as Morne van der Berg now just inside his own 22. He's going to set it up through Yanni Duplessis. Tries to get the pass out to Morne van der Berg again, but they spill the ball, and it is going to be Griquas to get the first try of this game. And what a start from Ruan Steenkamp, the captain of the Griquas. Very sloppy from the Lions, and a dream start to the Griquas in this game. Absolutely brilliant start to this one. 5 points to 0. It is the Griquas now leading the Lions at the moment after some very, very sloppy start from the Lions. From that kickoff, they did well. Drove it up with Sangweni just to right up in the middle of the 22. Then the pass from Morne van der Berg to Yanni Duplessis. He tried to pass it back to Morne van der Berg. The ball got spilled in the tackle, and then Ruan Steenkamp picked that ball up and just went straight through for the first try of the Griquas today. So very poor start for the Lions, but yeah, let's see what happens with the rest of that. Pete Pompey says, join in, says, hi, Currie, hope all is well, go Kwasa. And then Pete Pompey says, that was really quick. So that is an absolutely brilliant start to the Griquas game today. And the Lions will do well to counter again after this. So the restart from Hendrikse taken there by the Griquas just outside their own 22. They are going to try and maul this up, but they've lost the ball, and it's going to be a scrum down to the Lions. So they'll knock on there from the number 4 lock from the Griquas. And it is Andre Smith who knocked that ball on. So it's going to be a scrum down to the Lions just outside of 22 after 2 minutes. It is 7 points to 0, the Griquas lead. Right, Morne van der Berg will be looking to make amends for that early mistake. Could say it was really Yanni Duplessis' fault to start with, but some great aggressive defense from the Griquas led that ball to spill. And then Ruan Steenkamp was on it in a flash. So, yeah, now scrum down just outside of 22 of the Griquas, and a chance now for the Lions to hit back straight away. Right, let's see how this first scrum of the game goes. It doesn't go well. It is going to be a reset scrum like we've come to accustomed to in these Currie Cup games as of late. The first scrum always gets reset. So, yeah, 7 points to 0 it is. 3 minutes played. Scrum down to the Lions just outside of 22, about 15 meters out from the right-hand touchline. it's an opportunity for the Lions to hit back in this game. Poor start from the Lions. Try by Ruan Steenkamp, the number 8, early on in this game. Right, Morne van der Berg fed that ball in, and the scrum goes sideways. Penalty to the Lions here. Illegal scrummaging from the Griquas, and a chance now for the Lions to maybe set up a line out here, 5 meters out from the try line. Right, so that's going to be Jordan Hendricks to put that into touch. Oh, it's gone over the dead ball line. So it is going to be a big mistake again from Jordan Hendricks at this time for the Lions. And so many early mistakes from him. It's going to be a 22-meter restart now for the Griquas. So they let off the hook yet again. And I don't think that the Griquas could have asked for a better start to this game. Right, so Whitehead is going to restart this game from the 22-meter line inside Griquas half. And a kick straight down the middle, very long, finds Xavier Viljoen now, gets out to Burger Oudendal, who's going to run it up to halfway almost for the Lions. Great run here from the former captain. Now Morne van der Berg, Xavier Viljoen, out it goes to Manuel Russ now. A run here from Max Warney, just over halfway, steps past one. About 5 meters inside the half of the Griquas now. Morne van der Berg gets it out to Noort Nagel. Noort Nagel puts his head down, still around 5 meters inside. Now comes out to Hendricks again. Goes wide to Burger Oudendal, who straightens the line. Tries the miracle offload, goes backwards, but still in possession is Jordan Hendricks now. Make it up to the 10-meter line for the Lions now inside Griquas half. But it looks like the ball might be stolen here by the Griquas. But the referee's coming back for a little knock-on from the Griquas in that tackle that pulled the ball loose inside the half of the Lions. It was the inside pass from Burger Oudendal that just touched one of the Griquas players. So we will have a scrum just around 5 meters inside the half of the Griquas. Sloppy start from the Lions so far. Brian Benito says, hi, Guru, my favorite professional side. Lions playing against my favorite home semi-professional side. Torn between the two. Lions to win, but. So Brian Benito is not going to forgive me for saying that the Griquas were playing like a semi-professional outfit the other day when they played against, I think it was the Cheetahs, right? Or was it the Pumas, Brian? But yeah, I'm swallowing my words with Griquas play so far. But nonetheless, a brilliant start from the Griquas. Very sloppy from the Lions. And now a penalty against the Lions from that scrum. Yanni du Plessis penalized. And on halfway, it's going to be George Whitehead to have a shot at goal. So absolutely brilliant start for the Griquas today. Brian Benito says the Rasta not good for the Lions. So yeah, he's penalized the Lions now from scrum time as well for the first one. So let's see how this one turns out, Brian. Nonetheless, I know you're a big Griquas supporter. So like you said, you're torn between the two sides today. I just feel that the Lions at home today, even with this young side that they've got, should be just too strong for this Griqua outfit today. But who knows? The Pumas and the Griquas have shown that they're both title contenders so far this season, winning a lot of games so far. Kyle du Plessis says, well, how's it going, Kyle? Hope you're well. We've got George Whitehead now to try and attempt a penalty kick from halfway. He's struck it well, but it's going to go just to the left of the post here. So the Lions now let off the hook here early on. 7 minutes gone. It's 7 points to 0 to the Griquas off the try from Ruan Steenkamp, the captain of the Griquas. Diego Gomez says, I wish the Lions were as good as they were. Yeah, so there was a time when the Lions was really well, but they've lost a lot of players. Let's not look past that at all. And that restart from Jordan Hendricks got a little bit lucky. The Griquas let the ball bounce, and it goes into touch. Runabout on the 10-meter line inside Griquas half. It's going to be a Griquas line out. Right. Yeah, Diego Gomez says was. So there was a time when the Lions was really good. They are a young team, and they are looking to build. So I won't be too worried at this stage yet. So Hanko Ace to throw this into the lineup for them, and it's going to be caught there by the number 5, Cameron Lindsay. Gives it out to George the Whitehead with a little chip kick over the top. It's a beautiful kick from him. and it's collected by the Griquas around about between the 22 and the 10-meter line now. Another chance here for them. Unrega gets it out wide, and now a chance here. Back inside they go now. It's going to go through Gideon van der Merwe just outside of 22 now for the Griquas. About 15 meters from the right-hand touchline. They give away a penalty. They're holding on the ground, and Jaco Versaghi managed to win that penalty on the ground for the Lions. So the Griquas looking really strong early on in this one, and it was Daniel Kasendi who had a good little run down the right-hand side there, but brought down really quickly, and the ball got turned over now. Penalty to the Lions, and Hendrickson not finding a lot of ground with that kick. Run about 5 meters inside their own half. They will have to throw into this line-out as the Lions. Right, 7 points to 0 currently here at Ellis Park, and it is the Griquas who have taken the lead after just 1 minute of play in this game. Right, Jaco Versaghi now to throw this in for the Lions, right on the 10-meter line inside their own half now. Taken there by Skuman. The maul has been formed by the Lions now. At the back of that maul, it is controlled there by Jaco Versaghi now. They are slowly working their way up to the halfway line now is the Lions, and really driving really well at the moment. This maul is now between the 10 and the halfway line inside Griquas half. Penalty advantage coming. Burger Woodendal out to Jordan Hendrickson, puts it to the boot. The chase is on here from Stian Pienaar, but it is going to go into touch. So we should be coming back for another penalty to the Lions now. Roundabout between the halfway line and the 10-meter line inside Griquas half. It's now a penalty to the Lions. 5 meters out from the left-hand touchline for them. Can they hit back? The first penalty they went for touch. Jordan Hendrickson kicked it over the dead ball line. So hopefully he won't make the same mistake this time around. Right, so Hendrickson has put that into touch this time around for the Lions. Just wanting to see where exactly it went out. So not gaining the distance that he wanted. About 5 meters out from, basically between the 10 and the 22-meter line of the Griquas. So 2 very poor kicks from Jordan Hendrickson early on in this one. Jaco Versaghi now to throw this ball in for them. It is going to go to the back, overthrown this time by the Lions, but Burger Woodendal gets a boot to it. Collected by Cater this time for the Griquas now. Sloppy by Davids at the back, 5 meters out from their own try line. It is Unrega who gets it and puts it into touch for the Griquas. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Lions making too many mistakes early on in this game. Tiago Gomez says, did you hear the Bulls bought Ruan Combrink and another Lions player? But they were Lions player. Yes, so it is Ruan Combrink and Lionel Mapu who the Bulls did buy. I think it's 2 very good signings just to build on that depth of the Bulls at the moment. The line out this time sloppy again from Ruan Skuman, but MJ Pelser picks it up roundabout on the 10-meter line now for the Lions. Can they work something from this? Morne van der Berg goes to the blind side. Next one out to Jaco Versaghi, right on the touchline, just outside of 22 now. Morne van der Berg. Ruben Skuman puts his head down, driven back in a tackle now. Morne van der Berg again gets it out. Now over the ball are the Griquas, but they need to leave it. And here comes the Lions again. Manuel Russ straightening the line. Beats 2 defenders. Still going as Manuel Russ, but had to start from the back again. So still 5 meters out from the 22s. The Lions now. Hendrickson out to Burger Woodendal. He's going to straighten the line. Over the 22-meter line. Here goes Morne van der Berg waiting. Gets it out to Noord Nagel. 5 meters inside the 22 now. 15 meters out. Jaco Versaghi out to Burger Woodendal to Max Wane. Right on the left-hand touchline now as the Lions. Comes back. Morne van der Berg. Noord Nagel out to Steve Satoli. 5 meters out now as the Lions. Morne van der Berg gets it out to Hendrickson. Gets it back to Yvier Viljoen on the cut around. Still 5 meters out on the Lions now. About 10 meters from the left-hand touchline. 5 meters out from the try line. Can it go all the way now? They are going to go with a pick and go now as the Lions. Yanni du Plessis waiting for this ball at the back here. Right, let's see if he can make leaders with this one. Pick and go from Yanni du Plessis now about 3 meters out on the Lions from the Griquas try line. Comes back now very slowly again for the Lions. Will they go with another pick and go? This time it's Ruben Skuman. Still about 2 meters out. Now over the ball goes the Griquas, and they might have stolen this. No. Comes back for the Lions again. 2 meters out from the try line. Pick and go from the Lions. About a meter short now is the Lions. Notnagel at the back waiting for this ball. Needs support now from the forward. Steve Satoli as well as Sangweni comes out to help him, but still short are the Lions. Right, pick and go again. Driven back in the tackle again. Still waiting for it now is the Lions slowly but surely trying to work their way over the try line, but not getting there. Yanni Duplessis again now tries to go, held up again by a good defense from the Griquas, and the ball spills loose, kick forward by George Whitehead, and that is going to run out, roundabout on halfway. So the Lions again wasted opportunity from them. Brian Benitez says Western Province Guru. No, it was the Bulls who bought those two players, Brian Benitez. So it's definitely not the Western Province. So yeah, the Bulls are looking to build on depth, and that's one of the reasons why Jake White lured those two players to the Blue Bulls. Right, so another wasted opportunity here from the Lions. It's going to be a line out to them roundabout on halfway. They just weren't able to capitalize on that. And yeah, it's going to be a line out to them. But first of all, it looks like Gideon for the Merwe is going to receive some attention for the Griquas here. Right, on comes the big forward replacement for the Griquas. Let's just get his name. It looks like one Mzwanele Zito or Sibalala Wamu's coming on for them. So there's Zito who's come onto the field for the Griquas now. Right, we've had 14 minutes gone in this first half. The Griquas opening up the scoreboard after just about 40 seconds in the game. Ruan Steenkamp picking up a loose ball and scoring the first try. Sebastian Grammer says, hello, I hope you're doing well. I've got the Griquas by 10 today. Oh, and another penalty to the Griquas now. Not sure exactly what the reason for that is, but they got a penalty on a 10-meter line inside the Lions half. So players offside. The back line deemed to have been offside from the line out. 11J says, hello, I hope you are well. Yeah, I'm doing very well, guys. Thank you for asking. I hope you're all well as well. So Sebastian says the Griquas by 10 today. They're currently leading by 7. And the Lions being their worst enemies at the moment, their own worst enemies, really. There was a penalty that got kicked directly over the dead ball line from Jordan Hendricks. So he's not finding the touch that he's looking to get. They've wasted an opportunity 5 meters or 2 meters out from the try line again now. And now George Whitehead is lining up for another penalty, roundabout on the 10-meter line, about 10 meters out from the right-hand touch line. So, yeah, he's already missed the penalty kick with George Whitehead. So, in all fairness, it could have been 10-0 already. Then Johannes Payne says, hi, all comes on Griquas. And then Marco Vunipola says, hope all well in South Africa, mate. Thinking of my SA brothers during these times. You're a legend, mate. Thank you, Marco Vunipola for that one as well. So, another missed penalty kick from the Griquas. So, score does remain 7 points to 0, and it could have been around 13 points to 0 had George Whitehead got those 2 earlier penalties. So Jordan Hendricks is going to restart this one for us from the 22-meter line. Goes straight down the middle, and it is going to be collected by George Whitehead now. He's going to go to the air. Let's see who's chasing after this. Comes in the form of Sergol for the Griquas, but beautifully taken by Uwe Viljoen now. Gets the offload to Jordan Hendricks. Tries to go around JC now, but can't succeed there at all. Now waiting for it is Morne van der Berg, right between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside the round half. Now the ball spills loose again for the Griquas, and it looks like they've picked this up. Do the Griquas have this ball? Now it comes back to the side of the lines between the 10 and the 22-meter line inside the round half. Jakub Pesaki takes this up for them. About 5 meters out from the left-hand touchline is the Lions at the moment. Morne van der Berg is not having the greatest of games so far. Goes for the box kick over the top, chased by Mix Wade now. And will it be collected by Davids? No. Oh, he's done beautifully. Here's Ashland Davids. Got it up to the 10-meter line, inside Lions territory now. Here they come. George White it out, goes to Frankie. Frankie puts it at the boot, and Kate is chasing after this. But the touchline is going to win it. Stian Pienaar was there in the fence as well for the Lions. So right about 15 meters out from the try line, it is going to be a Lions put into the line out. Right, Mahmoud Larry says Lions by 6, Western Province by 15. And then Marco Vunipola Bear asking what your thoughts on Ox and Trevor in the front row for the Springboks. So I do think, well, let's quickly have this lineup first. Taken by Skuma now. Gives it out to Frankie Horn now. About 10 meters out from their own try line is the Lions now. Morne van der Berg waiting for this ball to come out. And hopefully he'll be able to do that for them. Now gets it out to Jordan Hendricks there. Pressure here from the Griquas, but he does find touch. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Right, so my thoughts on Ox and Trevor starting the test for South Africa. I think it's a clever move from Jacques Nienaber there, giving Ox this year and Trevor Nyakane an early opportunity to show what they can do. If things go sideways, they do have Kitshoff and they do have the likes of Malherbe on that bench to bring on that impact that they would require if things go sideways for them. Right, so it's going to be a line-up now to the Griquas roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Lions territory. 11J said, I want Lions to win. Disappointing not to see Devon Rousseau in the Lions team, though. Tian Swanepoel should be back soon as well. Right, so the line-up taken by the Griquas now, and a good drive forward from them. Almost up to the 10-meter line now. George Whitehead out to Keita. Keita's going to straighten the line. Penalty advantage coming for the Griquas as well. About 5 meters out from the 22 now. The Griquas on the attack here, making their way forward. Unraga back inside. It goes to JC now. Into the gap he goes. 10 meters out from the try line now. Quick ball. Unraga again. Gives it out to the big forwards now. 5 meters or 10 meters out from the try line. Gets it out to George Whitehead again now. Ashland Davids. Out it goes to Frankie. Overlap on the outside. Kate. Oh no, it's Gideon van der Merwe who couldn't keep hold of the ball and goes into touch. So it should come back for another penalty to the Griquas. 10 meters out from the try line, about 10 or 15 meters from the left-hand touch line. Great opportunity for the Griquas to go back into the lead again. Hunter Mian says, hi, how's it going, Hunter? And then Marco Vunipola Bear, loving the Guru cups to mate. Looks good to fill with beer. Yeah, so those are the samples that I got, Marco Vunipola Bear. So hopefully I can work out exactly how much it's going to cost for the guys to buy it. But I'm trying to look to get it as cheap as possible. So, yeah, I will be bragging with it real shortly. So delivery should be done by the end of the week, hopefully. And I will be doing some bragging with those cups a little bit later on the week or next week. Marco Vunipola Bear also says, who you reckon is taking over from Vermeulen and Visa? So I think Kwagga Smith will be starting. So, yeah, it's a pity that Vermeulen won't be available. Jasper Visa got a little niggle. I was surprised with the omission of Dan de Pre from the Springbok squad, as I thought that he might be a shoo-in in that number 8 position. And then also the likes of Evan Roos, I like to see a little bit more from a local side. Also, Pepsi Buthelezi is not looking too bad. But for me currently, I would say Evan Roos should be somebody they should look into for the future. And then also the number 8 from the Western Province, Jano Augustus, might be an option a little bit later on. Then Marco Vunipola Bear said, I would definitely buy some beer cups, mate. Right, the restart, it's 10 points to 0 now to the Griquas after that penalty. We've had about 22 minutes gone. Restart from the Lions, caught by the Griquas just outside of 22 now. Going with a driving maul, it's Gideon van der Merwe. Tries the little offload to Keita, goes straight into touch. So it is going to be a line out now to the Lions, about 5 meters out from the 22. Gert Knutsen says, hello, Guru from Vietnam. Thanks for the game. You are a star. No problem, Gert. Really appreciate the support as well. And then 11J said, can Elkstad play 8? So I guess he can, but I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest fan of Reinhard Elkstad. It's not that he's doing anything wrong in my eyes, but he's just not, well, he doesn't do anything special as well. And I might be swallowing my words a little bit later on over the weekend, but for me, he's just not the sort of player that we really need at this stage. I'm thinking about somebody else who could have had a major impact as well. Is Jaco Kutsia that has left the Stormers for Bath, I think it is. So it's a pity that he left so early, because I think he would have definitely been in contention as well. Then Marco Vunipolo B says, yeah, that Augustus bloke looks really good prospect. And then Sparrow says, Saturday is going to be a titanic battle. So the Lions have got it now just outside the 22 of the Griquas, going with the driving ball now, right in the middle of the field. Can they do something with this? Morne van der Berg, Burger Winnendal switches around with Jordan Hendricks. The ball gets left behind. He needs to pick it up, and now under pressure from the Griquas on the 10-meter line. Not a good game so far from Morne van der Berg and Jordan Hendricks. And now Burger Winnendal puts it to the boot, stopped by the Griquas almost immediately. And now the Griquas got possession, and George White is going to kick this downfield into space. Nobody at the back for the Lions. It rolls back into the hands of Morne van der Berg inside his 22. He's going to try and have a run. Runs around Unruga. Still going as van der Berg now brought down. Now UBFL unit scrum off. Gives it out to Hendricks right on his 22. He's going to kick this downfield. Not going to find touch. Inside the 22, it's George Whitehead. Now for the Griquas. He's going to put up a big hoist. Chased down by Ashton Davids now for the Griquas. Taken by UBFL unit. A chance out wide for the Lions if they go quickly. Taken forward by MJ Pelso on the 10-meter line. Right on the middle of the field now. And another penalty to the Griquas, holding on the ground there from the Lions. And another chance now for George Whitehead to improve that score for them. 11J said, I'm very nervous for Saturday. Will definitely be tough game for the Boks. No doubt about it. And really looking forward to it. It is going to be the test series of the year for South Africa, apart from the 2 tests that we're playing against the All Blacks later on. But yeah, looking forward to that game on Saturday. Sparrow says, I would have put Visa at 8 and Kwacha on the bench. So I think Jasper Visa has a little niggle at this stage, Sparrow, but I'm not 100% sure. 11J said, I thought someone like Van Staden would be on the bench instead. So, yeah, probably. But thinking of Van Staden, he does give away quite a lot of penalties. And, yeah, he could be somebody you could look forward to in just stealing some balls on the ground. But the Lions got Hamish Watson, so I don't really know whether that would have made such a big impact. And then Hunter Ian asking, what time is it in South Africa? So it's around about 3 p.m. now here in South Africa. And that kick from George White, it goes to the right again. So he's already missed 3 penalties so far in this game so far. Sparrow says, Maro Van Staden did not play well against the Bulls. Yeah, he didn't have an off day, but you can't really judge a player based on one game. But overall, Van Staden, a valuable player, should get some game time later on, though. The restart from the Lions on the 10-meter line. Inside Griquas half now. George Whitehead goes with the drop goal and nearly getting it as well, just to the right of the post. That's a massive kick from George Whitehead. But we will have another 22-meter restart. Marco Vunipalabek, Guru, do you reckon with South African teams playing in the URC, do you think the Bokke will end up in the Six Nations? What's your thoughts on that? So I know that we still got a contract with Sanzar for the next 2 or 3 years. So that should be something to look at in the future. I do think that we will be making that change. We might end up having a free test series against the All Blacks, maybe end of year or so. But I'm really looking forward to see the Springboks in the Six Nations. What do you guys think of that? Right, so a penalty against the Griquas now. Roundabout on halfway for the Lions. Players not rolling away, and Jordan Hendricks slips, gets it into touch though right on the 22-meter line inside Griquas half. Right, some more comments real quickly. Maria Antoinette Carba has joined in. How's it going, Maria? And then Kilis has also joined in. Hello, guys and girls. Johannes Spain, if a Springbok play a 50 game or 100 game, we normally lose. And then Hunter says, I'm from Chicago. How's it, Hunter? Cool from you for joining us all the way from Chicago. Then Mahmoud, Currie, what do you think about teams getting 4 points each for a cancelled game? That's ridiculous, you know. I mean, the Sharks can have a bad day and would have lost the game, would, and now get 4 points against the Bulls side. So it's really, okay, another penalty to the Lions there on the 22. So it really doesn't make sense to me. Also, what I don't think makes sense is also the 2-pointers for each one. So I feel that, it wasn't anyone's fault for this cancelled game between the Sharks and the Bulls. So it's a little bit different than the COVID one. I wanted to say the team that got the COVID outbreaks should lose the points. But in this case, it's something completely different. So, yeah, I think the Sharks have been favored by that decision. I am a Shark supporter, so, yeah, line up to the Lions now, 5 meters out from the try line, and they are going to go with another 5 meter more now. Looking good for the Lions this time round, but good counter shove again from the Griquas. Now Mornay van der Berg gets it out to Burger Willendal. He beats 1-2 defenders 5 meters out from the try line. Frankie's got his hands on the ball, but illegally so. And now quickly taken by Mornay van der Berg as he goes over for the try for the Lions. And the Lions do strike back after that quick penalty take from Mornay van der Berg. And one thing about this guy is very quick around those fringes, so you have to watch him all the time. So clever thinking from Mornay van der Berg there, getting the first try for the Lions on the board after 28 minutes. Right, so there's a little bit of a doubt whether he actually tapped that ball. Let's have another look here. Yeah, no, he did tap that. He was so lightning fast that the Griquas players didn't see him tap it. And some were saying to the referee they should check if he actually tapped that ball. But brilliant try from the young scrum half. And now Jordan Hendrickson to convert this one. Right, the Sparrow says, do you think they should have rather put Malherbe in free instead of Trevor Nyakane? Or do you think they're just trying to demolish the scrum in the second half? So I do feel that is the plan for this game. I think we're going to try and keep up with them at scrum time in that first half. And then Malherbe and Kitshoff will come on in the second half and absolutely destroy that Lions scrum in the second one. Sparrow says, because Trevor is not good compared to Malherbe. So Trevor's not that terrible, Sparrow, but he has had a bad game against the Lions in that midweek game? He didn't show too much promise in that one. So, but it's rather better than having Kitshoff and Malherbe on the bench rather than having Trevor and Ox on the bench. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable with having those two on the bench. So the restart from the Griquas now all the way up to the 22-meter line inside the Lions territory. The conversion got missed from Hendrickson. So 10 points to 5 it is with 10 minutes to play in this first half. Mornay van der Berg now waiting for the ball at the back here. He's going to get it out to Hendrickson. He's going to put it downfield. And that's not going to find touch. But the bounce of the ball was horrible. And it does go into touch at the end of the day. Runabout on halfway. So Griquas throwing to the line out. Marco Vunipala says, I can't wait to watch Bokke in Six Nation. That excites me very much. I'm saddened as I am a Kiwi, but I'm happy for the Boks to go and get good monies in the Northern Hemisphere. Yeah, so I guess too much of the same competition over time gets a little bit boring. And although playing the All Blacks for me as a South African is the ultimate, I do feel that there will be other opportunities to play the All Blacks down the line. Right, thrown from the Griquas, a little bit sloppy, but they got it on the 10-meter line here. And now Unruga is waiting for this to come out. Looks like he's going to go with a little box kick at the top, which he does. Now chased down by Keita and Frankie for the Griquas, but beautifully taken by Evie Viljoen again at the back for the Lions. On the 10-meter line now, waiting for it. Mornay van der Berg gets it out to Frankie. He's going to straighten the line. Beautifully done by Frankie. Almost between the 10 and the halfway line now. Van der Berg out to Hendrickson. Now gives it out to Manuel Russ. Over halfway they go. There's the Lions now. Needs support though. But the Griquas have done a really good job counter-rucking that ball, and they've got it now. Unraga gets the long pass out to George Whitehead. Now if they go wide, there might be something on. Gideon van der Merwe. Over halfway goes to Griquas now. Needs the right time. Gets it. Now Unraga out it goes to McSorley. Caught right on halfway, right in the middle of the field now. Unraga. Out it goes to Whitehead. Back inside to Kato, who knocks it on. And now a chance here for the Lions. Manuel Russ. He's going to get a long cut-out pass out to Burger Winnendal. Gives it out to Stian Pienaar. He puts it to the boot now. But beautifully collected there from Unraga. Gets it out to Ashland Davids. And Ashland Davids are going to send us back with interest. And all the way downfield. Let's see. That went out. Yes, it has. So we're coming back all the way to the 22-meter line of the Griquas for a line out to the Lions. 11J said, where's Cock or Thomas the Tway? So I think they'll be rotated in the next game, maybe 11J said. So I think that rotation policy is at play here. Achilles says Trevor's better than what people give him credit for. He is a strong scrummager for me. Absolutely, Achilles. But he's not better. I would say he's not better than Frans Malherbe. And, if you look at it this way, Thomas the Tway, not a known tight prop. Then Vincent Cock, basically the same level as Trevor. So for that reason, probably not a bad choice. So from the line up, there's the Lions now. Burger Winnendal straightening. Hendrickson gets it out. Sangweni now 5 meters out from the try line, right under the post here. Out wide they go. Frankie's going to straighten it. Frankie's still going about 4 meters out now. Van der Berg gets it out to Manuel Russ, a meter short of the try line. Van der Berg again waiting for it. And slow ball coming back for him now into the hands of McSorley. Beats one defender over. He goes under the post for another try to the Lions. So the Lions should be taking the lead here. Steve Satoli gets the second try for the Lions. And the Griquas will think about all the slipped opportunities to goal that has been missed so far. 9 points wasted by George Whitehead so far. Right, Achilles says he does have his ups and downs, and then Sparrow Maravillas. So for every time he scrums, the whole scrum falls down, and Malherbe has more explosive power in the scrum. Also, Sparrow lately yesterday has been a letdown. But if he plays like he used to play, he will outscrum Malherbe. Shot. That's a big statement, Achilles. Marco Vunipola Bear says, cuts of Malherbe and Marks on the bench. Wow, feel sorry for the Lions props who face the power back front row. And Johannes Payne says, Trevor is a penalty specialist. Achilles also say, when he played back in the day for the Bulls, when he just started for us, he was such a powerhouse in the scrubs. He dominated. Absolutely. And it's very similar to Lisa Nkaboka at the moment. He reminds me a lot about him. But yeah, somewhere down the line, Trevor has lost that oomph. So 12 points to 10. The Lions now lead with about 5 minutes to go, guys. Musa Man UK says Greg was to win this one. Won't repeat all of that. Then Johannes Payne says, if Trevor is good on the day, then he is difficult to scrum against. Right, so the kickoff now collected by the Lions inside their own 22. Morne van der Berg gets it out to Sangweni now. They are going to work their way over the 22-meter line, so they can't kick this out directly. Jordan Hendrickson gets it back, needs to kick it downfield, and straight down the middle it goes into the hands of David. Now it's George Whitehead. He's going to go with the bomb kick here. Up in the air it goes. It is going to be chased down now by Kassendi, but beautifully taken again from Evie Viljoen. And he's been rock solid, but the ball has been ripped by the Griquas now. And a chance out wide here. Frankie gets the offload out to one of the force. And here they come again. Back inside it goes to Keita. And Keita is going to get the try for the Griquas. That is a great response from the Griquas. And they do get the try with 4 minutes to go in this first half. So the kick from Evie Viljoen got stolen on the ground. Then just quickly through the hands they win. Some beautiful play by Sergil, And the pass out to Keita was beautiful. He still had a lot of work to do, managed to beat one defender and burst his way over for a great try to the Griquas. Right, Marco Vunipalabes says, I just hope when Bokke joins Six Nation that the Boks and the All Blacks still play each other somewhat regularly. Tours would be awesome like the old days. If not, I'm going to cry. Right, Sparrow says it's going to be very interesting when we play the All Blacks. We haven't beaten them since 2018, and this is the 100th game against each other. So that's going to be a big one. But we know it's not easy winning in New Zealand, so I'm not going to get my hopes up too much, but it's all going to come down to how well we will be prepared for that game. And we know the All Blacks have been really mean, demolishing every team so far in their way. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Marco Vunipalabes says also, Lions better be on their best behavior. Pollard's kicking is laser-like precision. And Achilles also say, Six Nations is going to be such a good thing for the Boks to practice against different teams and for us to build team spirit and get back on track. I'm sad to say, but right now we're not ready for the All Blacks. And there I have to agree with you. I don't think we're up to scratch at this stage to play the All Blacks. But hopefully this Lions series will do us well and we will get prepared for that game away from home. Right. Achilles also says, after Boks back on track and play like they used to, we will be ready for the All Blacks. Right, so the Griquas now leading 17 points to 12 with about 2.5 minutes to go. George Whitehead with a little kick ahead, taken here by Morne van der Berg now, but we're coming back for a penalty to the Griquas. Lions players offside, so everything going wrong for the Lions at the moment. Marco Vunipalabes says, I wish you All Blacks had props like the Boks. Our props are average at the moment. So if you look at Ofa Tuangafasi, Carlton McGuffey, Ethan de Groot, you've got Tyrell Lomax, and then who else could make a massive impact there? But yeah, you're right. Comparing it to the South African props at this stage, I would say we won over on the All Blacks at the moment. Right, Bart TV has joined afternoon Guru and Jens. How's it going, Bart? I hope you're well. So there's going to be a line up now to the Griquas on the 10-meter line inside Lions territory. So one chance before halftime to get another score here for the Griquas. Right, thrown not taken good by the Griquas and stolen by Steve Satoli on the ground. Now Morne van der Berg waiting for it, gets it out to Jakob Versaki. Jordan Hendricks out it goes to Stian Pienaar. He's going to straighten the line and still going is Stian Pienaar. Gets the offload to Morne van der Berg, but he knocks it on, unfortunately. And it is going to be a scrum down to the Griquas. Morne van der Berg stayed down after that hit on him, getting a bit of a hospital pass from Stian Pienaar there. But, yeah, it is going to be a scrum down to the Griquas roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Great break from Stian Pienaar. Tried to get the support from Morne van der Berg, but he got man and ball. So, yeah. Batty says, all good. Thanks, Guru. How are you well? Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Batty. So, yeah, one more scrum down before halftime here. We've got about 30 seconds left in this first half. It's 17-12 at the moment. The Griquas leading the Lions after a brilliant start from the Griquas. Very bad from the Lions, but the Griquas scored within the first minute of the game. And I've just pulled on that. Lions giving away too much penalties at the moment. Unraga out it goes to Frankie, gets it out to Whitehead, gets it out to the big runners on the outside. It's Keita again. Up to the 10-meter line goes the Griquas now. Brilliant backline move there. Unraga. Back it comes to the big boys now. Taken forward here by the open side flanker. Andre Sergel gets it out. Back inside George Whitehead to Kassendi. And between the 10 and the 22-meter line, inside Lions half now. It is Unraga waiting for this ball to come out now. Slowly but surely. Now gets it out to McScully. Driven back in a tackle roundabout on the 10-meter line. Right in the middle of the field now. Taken forward by Sergel. A little knock on here from the Griquas. And also knocked on by Evie Fillion. So that should be the end of the first half. Russell blows on his whistle. So good lead here for the Griquas, 17-12. And given that they've already missed 3 vital penalties, which could have added to that to basically 26-12, It is now only a 5-point ball game here at Ellis Park, but it's looking really good for the Griquas so far. The Lions need to work on their discipline. They need to work on their ball supply at the ruck time. Morne van der Berg a little bit caught off guard at the moment, and maybe I'm not one to say this very often, but I do think that it would be a wise decision to bring on Andre Warner a little bit earlier on in this one. Marco Vunipolo Bears says the Bokke are my second team. Not sure why, but I don't mind when South Africa beat the All Blacks. I kind of enjoy it. So yeah, basically, looking at that, you enjoy it because you don't see it very often. Marco Vunipolo Bear. I'm for one are ecstatic when the Boks win the All Blacks, and when we do lose to them, we kind of get used to it. So it's more of a surprise when we beat them than when we lose to them. So yeah. Sparrow also says it's going to be interesting run up with Duan van der Merwe against Cheston Colby. I think Cheston is going to annihilate Duan on the attack. I don't think Duan is the greatest of defenders, and I think Cheston Colby will be able to stop him. I just got this feeling that we're going to silence Duan on the weekend. But guys, I'm going to take a quick break. When we do come back, we will be doing the second half of this game, so please don't go anywhere. If you're enjoying this live stream, don't forget to press on that like button. I will be back in about 5 minutes' time. Just going to go and fill up the lungs real quickly, and then I will be back for the second. Right, guys, we are back for the second half. And before I go any further, I want to see how the voting system has gone. So 49 votes, 50 votes so far. Lions says 64%, Griquas 36, and it is, the Griquas leading at the moment. So the poll currently not 100% correct as we go down at the moment. Sparrow says, no, I spelled Cheslin wrong. I said checking Colby. Yeah, no, I noticed that, but it's not too bad, Sparrow. Marco Vunipola Bear asking, do you guys, SA guys, feel like Duan van der Merwe is a trader? Or is it okay? He's repping the Lions. So, it's a missed opportunity from our side. I felt that maybe Rusty should have communicated better with Duan before he actually left. So it is a little bit sad that we've lost the likes of Duan van der Merwe, but we've got so many quality wingers at the moment in Makazolo Mapimpi, Cheslin Colby. We've got Edward van der Merwe coming through. We've got Takir, what is his name? Takir Abrams coming through nicely. We've got the likes of Combrum still around. We've got plenty of backups. So I really don't feel that Duan van der Merwe would have made such a big impact, let alone get game time in South Africa. But he's doing well for the Lions and Scotland. So all good to him. Marco Vunipola says, I like when Bokke beat the All Blacks. I've always had a soft spot for the Boks. I met Bucky's Poort as a kid here in New Zealand at a game. I told him I wished he could be my dad. Goodness. Yeah, no, Bucky's was a mean bugger on his time, and one of the best locks that has ever played for South Africa, and we've had a couple of good ones. So, definitely one of those true gentlemen of the game. Sparrow says he was clearly not good enough to make the Springboks, so he went overseas and made the Scotland team. Every South African playing for a different international team were not good enough to make the box. And then Gert Knutzer says Griquas will win by 10. Talking about props we could do with the Beast. Yeah, no, the props, unfortunately, Beast retired. I don't think we've, Kitsov has been absolutely phenomenal. I think currently the best loose-head prop in world rugby. But definitely start to gain a few more points before he can get to the likes of Beast and Tawarera and the old legend Os Durant. So, we'll watch him with close eyes as well. Or not close eyes, but we'll keep a close eye on him, definitely. Let's go through the first half real quickly, guys. Yves, you had a good game for the Lions so far. He's done really well with the balls at the back, with those high kicks coming from the Griquas. Stian Pienaar has had a few good runs. Manuel Russ is trying. Birgit Woodendaal's had a good few line breaks as well. McSwaney has been quiet. Hendricks and Morne van der Berg is having a dreadful game for the Lions. And I see that he is still on the field, so Morne van der Berg. So hopefully they'll do a lot better than in the first half. But Unrega and Whitehead has been absolutely phenomenal for the Griquas on the other end. So hopefully they'll improve in that second half. Frankie Horn has had a good one. Sangweni has tried. Belsa has been very quiet. Notnagel and Skuman formidable in the lineouts, but apart from that, we haven't seen any go-forward ball really from them. Yanni du Plessis not having a great game. Jakob Versage is doing a good job, as well as Steve Satoli. Then for the Griquas, Ashton Davids has been really good. Kasendi hasn't had a lot of ball. We saw JC Nell have a great line break earlier as well. Jonathan Frankie is sending away the ball nicely to the wingers. Edwin Cater's had a really good one so far, but Whitehead and Unrega has been the key players so far for the Griquas. Then Ruan Steenkamp, Heinrich Sergel, and Gideon van der Merwe is really causing a lot of havoc at the moment with that loose play of them. Cameron Lindsay and Andre Smith has been good. Janne Botha, Anke Ace, and Maxim Soli has been really solid for the Griquas as well. So, we're about to get the second half underway, guys. Marco Vunipola says, Kitsov indeed, best loose-head prop in the world. I totally agree. Right, so it is going to be Jordan Hendrickson to start this second half for us. The Lions getting this game underway for us. 17 points to 12 at halftime. It's a bad start for the Griquas. The ball spills loose from the restart. into the hands of Burger Winnendal, and he's going to run in for the first try of the second half. So very similar to the way the Griquas started. But we are going to have a look at this first from the TMO. Rastavinga wants to go on to the TMO for this one. So while we wait, let's answer Marco Vunipala's question. What's the difference between these lines and the Elton Yankees lines? So, yeah, when you're referring to these lines and the Elton Yankees lines, difference today is quite tremendous. We all know Elton Yankees is an absolutely brilliant fly-off when it comes to Super Rugby and Currie Cup. He's probably one of the best fly-offs out there, but for some reason, internationally, he just can't make the step up. So if you're referring to Currie Cup lines versus Super Rugby lines, I think there might be a slight difference between the two teams. All the players are there, though, so can't really tell. It's only Wandasila Milani missing from this Lions team. So pretty much the same side. They're just having a terribly off day at the moment. And then, sorry for asking so many questions. No problem, Marco Vunipola B. I'll answer all of them for you. Kevin Taylor says Lions will win it. So it does look like McSwaney knocked that ball. Yeah, was it forward or was it to the side? So that currently looks like play on, try time to the Lions, but we'll see what the TMO decision is. We've seen tries being disallowed for less than that. So we might end up with no try forward or knock on from McSwaney. Let's hear what the TMO decision is on that one. So they are going to have another look. So there's a little bit of uncertainty as to whether that ball did go forward or whether it went backwards. So, yeah, let's see what the decision will be. So, no try. It has been knocked on by McSwaney. So it's going to be a scrum down to the Griquas, around about 5 meters outside the own 22. And they have been led off the hook there by the TMO. 17 points to 12 it is. We've had about 30 seconds in this second half. Scrum down to the Griquas just outside the round 22. Marco Vunipola also says Similani looks like a good player for the future in the centers. Yeah, let's hope he excels because he reminds me a lot about a young Lukanya as well. So hopefully he can make that step up. But so far, on the game that he played on Saturday against the Lions, he wasn't that great. So penalty advantage coming the way of the Lions now. And here comes Jordan Hendrickson with a long cut-off pass into the hands of the replacement on for the Griquas, who is, let's see who that replacement is. Is it Edric Arends who's on the field? No, it doesn't look like him. So it could be Theo Bosov on the field for the Griquas. But we are coming back for a penalty to the Lions. A big scrum from them there, winning that penalty on the ground or at the scrum time. So Jordan Hendrickson now is going to put this into touch for us about, has he overcooked it again? Yes, Jordan Hendrickson, second time overcooking the ball to the touch, and it's going to be a 22-meter restart now for the Griquas. Sparrow says, on the bench, do you think they should have put Jesse Creel instead of Elton? So I would have gone with Francois Steyn and Mornay Steyn on the bench, to be quite honest with you guys. I would have gone with that 6-2 split again, with putting Francois Steyn and Mornay Steyn on the bench. But, yeah, who am I to know what they've got planned? Burger Winnendal takes that ball for the Lions up to the halfway line now. A chance manual rush out to McSwaney, right on the 10-meter line. Inside Griquas half now. Mornay from the back. Out it comes to Noordnagel. He's knocked it on. And it's going to be a scrum down to the Griquas between the 10 and the halfway line inside their own half. Lions are their own worst enemies at the moment. Right. Eddie King says, I'm looking for lock points win here. So are you a Lions or a Griquas supporter, Eddie? And Marco Vunipola Bear, Guru G-Man, Forever Sport, and Skinny Brew. What a combo. Yeah, so Guys, don't miss out on that live rugby show we're doing tomorrow night at 9 o'clock SA time. It is me, G-Man, Forever Sport, and Skinny Brew Rugby going to discuss the preview of the Springboks versus Lions test. So it should be a very interesting debate that should be really good there. Achilles says Elton should be banned from playing rugby. Oh, come on, Achilles. It's not that bad. I just don't think he's Springbok quality, but he's a great Super Rugby and Currie Cup player, though. Achilles says he sucks and his hairstyle is stupid. And then Sparrow says Achilles facts. Achilles says, Marco, you forgot Kiwi Lad. So Achilles, he is referring to the live rugby show that we're going to do tomorrow night. So it's going to be a suffer only one with the 4 South African rugby YouTubers tomorrow night. The Lions now have an advantage on a 10-meter line inside Griquas. Penalty advantage coming their way now. Morne van der Berg gets it out to Manuel Burger Winnendal over the 10-meter line. He goes now. Morne van der Berg gets it back now. It comes out to Frankie. Sloppy pass from him. And it's been stolen by the Griquas, but we're coming back for another penalty now to the Lions right on the 10-meter line. Will they go for goal or kick it into touch? Marco Vunipalabé says, Elton in the green and gold shirt doesn't really play well. Must be his funny hairstyle. Kat Knutzer says, I agree. Rather bring Huisen in, who had a phenomenal game against that SAA side the other day. Sparrow asking, is it live or pre-recorded? You live. So it is going to be a live rugby show, Sparrow. So you guys will be able to watch it live, comment live, and we will also be answering some of the viewers' questions as well tomorrow night. So don't miss out on that. Achilles says, you guys meant Currie and those guys doing a video. Yeah, it will be a live stream tomorrow night at 9 o'clock South African time, guys. Right, so the Lions now got it at the back of the line out here, about 10 meters out from the try line, and an opportunity now for the Lions to get the first points of the second half. Good drive here from them. Good maul from him. Jakub Versaghi has got it at the back here. Will it come back for the Lions, though? Yes, it will. Steve Satori's got it now. Morne van der Berg gives it out to Jordan Hendrickson, out to Max Wane, who's going to get the try for the Lions here. So easy run in there at the end for the Lions. So 17 points all it is now after just 6 minutes in this second half. And what a game we've seen so far. The Lions still in this, even with all the sloppy playing that they have showcased so far. Right, Nave says, Currie, what do you think about the young Lions squad and that a few of them are probably going to become Springboks? So there's quite a few that I think is line up to become future Springboks. If you look at the likes of Jordan Hendrickson, Morne van der Berg, you look at MJ Pelser, look at Vincent Chichuka not playing today, Ruben Skuman, Reinhard Notnagel, Carlos Sadi. Then you've got also, who else? Andre Warner, I think, is all quality players. And then obviously Similani has been upgraded already, although he hasn't played official test just yet. The conversion from Jordan Hendrickson has gone over, so 19 points to 17 it is at the moment. Eddie Keane says, now I'm a shark. So we will be getting 4 lock points for that cancelled game, Eddie. The one time that we will be able to get 4 points over the Bulls at least, as being a Shark supporter myself. So 19 to 17 with 7 minutes gone in the second half. It is going to be Whitehead to restart this one. Achilles says Elton should rather reverse for a Viking show, maybe with hairstyle. So guys are really ripping into Elton Yankees today. Sangweni takes it from the kickoff here for the Lions, and Morne van der Berg controls it at the back of the ruck here for the Lions. Can he get this out? Gets it out to Yves Viljoen, who's going to put it to the boot, and not going to find touch with this one, though, and into the hands of Kassendi now. Kassendi is going to run this up for him, or is it? No, it's Ashton Davids on halfway now, brought down. Right on halfway is the Griquas now. Undraga gets it out to JC Nell with a little stab kick in over the top of Emmanuel Russ. And it's going to run into touch right on the 22-meter line. It's going to be Lions ball. Sparrow Maravilla says, Rowan Janssen van Rensburg should have made Springbok squad. So based on the form, he's been really good as well. Rowan Janssen van Rensburg and the likes of Jan Serfontein. But if you look at the current crop that we have, the Alendi, we've got Lukanya there's the likes of Jesse Creel, and we've got also one of Silas Milani who's showed promise. There's just so many talented players, and Marius Lowe, I'm sure, has been knocking on that door as well. So plenty of talent in South Africa as well. So hopefully he can come back and maybe play for the Sharks. I won't mind that. So the Lions have taken the line out there, and with the driving maul getting a couple of meters going for them. They've been looking strong with that driving maul now. Morne van der Berg gets it out to Sangweni, right in the middle of the field between the 10 and the halfway line, or the 10 and the 22-meter line, sorry. Gets it out to Jordan Hendrickson, puts it to the boot again. The chase is on here from the Lions, but Ashton Davids has taken it beautifully. Now Kassendi up to the 10-meter line. Oh, we're coming back for a penalty now to the Griquas, right on the right between the 10 and the 22-meter line. All the Lions players offside there, and a chance now for the Griquas to go back into the lead here. Ruan Steenkamp just talking with Unrega there. Whitehead stepping up to the plate. He's going to kick it goal. So chance for the Griquas to take back the lead in this one. Marco Vunipolo says Devon Sharks versus Sale Sharks. That could be a good one. Skinny Brew Rugby says, can't wait for it, brother. Great commentary so far. Thank you, Skinny Brew, and really looking forward to tomorrow's chat. Like I said, you guys should come and check it out. I will leave a link in the description so you guys can go and check out each and everyone's channel so far. But I'm sure that everybody knows Skinny Brew and the rest of the gang in Gareth Mason and Forever Sport as well. Right. Let's see. Achilles says, people call Duan the second Jonah Lomu. Well, they're not far wrong considering his strength and power. Nobody will come close ever to Jonah Lomu, unfortunately, Achilles. You only had one Jonah Lomu, and he was far ahead of his time. So they might be as big and strong as he was that time way back. But rugby has evolved and players have become bigger. So I don't think we'll find another Jonah Lomu real soon that is going to burst over the players and ransack all of them, you know. Marco Bonipolo says, is that a Sale Shark Center fella? He's huge. Yeah, it is the Sale Shark Center, Marco Bonipolo, Rowan Janssen van Rensburg. Nave says that Chichuka is from Zimbabwe. Well, Beeston Tawarera was also from Zimbabwe, so the chances that Chichuka would make the side is pretty solid as well. Right, so the restart here from the Griquas. They've got the penalty, and now they've got possession just about 10 meters out from their own try line. Unrega waiting for that ball to come out, and just waiting for it at the back now is Unrega. He's going to get it out with a little box kick over the top, and he's going to find touch roundabout on a 10-meter line, inside Lions half. Right, so where were we with those comment sections? Marco Vunipolo says, yes, I agree. I think that Van Rensburg bloke will be a destructive rampaging runner in the center field, wicket ball runner as well. Then 11J said, when Yankees came from the bench in 2008 and Pollard moved to center, Yankees played well, especially with that win New Zealand. Yankees played well when Pollard stays on the field. And then Katnut, so what happened to the points, and the Sharks game was cancelled. So they're all getting 4 points each, the Bulls and the Sharks getting 4 points apiece. The Lions now on the attack on the 22-meter line inside Griquas half, but they've just given away a penalty there. I think it's holding on or rolling on the ground from Manuel Russ there. JC Nell won the penalty for the Griquas. So, yeah, 20 points to 19. Another penalty goes against the Lions. Discipline not been great from them so far. And then, Sparrow, I cannot comment on that one. What's going on with the rugby game that you were working on? So, legally, I'm not allowed to say anything at this stage, Sparrow. We will communicate details of anything in the future if we're allowed to say anything. So until then, I can't say anything. Achilles says, no, of course, not 100% the German Lomu, but I mean he is a baby Lomu. He's doing Panamera. Right, so the Griquas now on the attack, and here comes JC Nell straight through the middle. Back, he needed to get that ball back inside to Keita. but he's knocked it on in the process. So unfortunately, that ball goes astray for the Griquas. Knock on from them. Otherwise, Cater would have been gone. Right, so Rastavinga is talking with his TMO at the moment. Maybe a dangerous tackle there. So let's hope that's not too serious for the Griquas, because they are leading this game by a single point at the moment, and it would be, the Lions are trailing by a single point. It would be really sad if somebody should get a red card now. It would really kill off this game completely. Right. Kat Knutzer says Jonah Longwood just could not run over James Small or US van der Westhuizen, unfortunately. And unfortunately for the Lions, this tackle from EW Viljoen does not look good. It is shoulder to the head. It should be a straight red card coming from this one, because Jason L was in an upright position, shoulder straight to the head of the player, and that should definitely be a straight red card to EW Viljoen now. Marco Munipalabé says Lomu 1.96, 120 kilo, bursting through small, 187, 85 kilo. Like, come on, that's not fair. Right, Kat Knutzer says, but about the Lions and Shark game that was cancelled, I think they all got 4 points as well, Kat. So the Sharks just wrapping up 4-pointers at the moment. And there I have to disagree with the way the score has been given. Because if the Sharks don't play any games and they end up getting 4 points every time, they're going to end up on top of that lock. Right, so as predicted, it is a straight red card to EW Viljoen, and the Lions will be playing with 14 men for the remainder of this game. Right, so Mark, what is working on a rugby game? My lips are absolutely sealed, guys. I'm not allowed to say anything. Right, so George White is going to kick this into touch here. And it's going to find touch round about 10 meters out from the Lions try line. So big trouble now for the Lions, down to 14 men for the remainder of this game. Right, throw-in coming now from the Griquas here. It is the hooker, Anku Ace, who throws it in, finds circle at the front here, 10 meters out from the try line. An opportunity here for the Griquas now. Still going with the driving ball here. Still working their way forward now. It is gaining some momentum now for the Griquas. 5 meters out from the try line. Can they do this now? Penalty advantage coming their way here. And Ruan Dreyer is penalized for that one. It's still going wide now. Ashton Davids with a little cross kick here for Keita. And it is going to be try time to the Griquas. Try for the Griquas in the corner. And with one-man advantage should now just be too good for this Lions team going forward. Great try by Keita again. And Edwin Keita gets his fourth Carling Currie Cup try this season. And what a way to make a statement in this game, then beating this Lions side, who are now down to 14 men. Right, Achilles says, I think you're going to get All Blacks fans that ways South African defense was open due to them focusing on Lomu, which was not the case. We just did fine. And then Sparrow Maravilha says, is your stream tonight with the other streamers? So no, it is tomorrow night, Sparrow. So it will be on Thursday at 9 o'clock on my channel. Right, so let's see if this conversion from George White is going to be any good. Let's see, and that one is going to go through. So 27 points to 19 it is. $27 points to 19, guys. And the Griquas now should be running away with this one. Right, so 24 minutes to go in this one. Kwama is now on for Sergal, so they are starting to bring on those replacements from both sides now. Taken by, well, it's still Sergal on the field though here for the Griquas, so must be a mistake from their side. Right, so waiting for it is Unraga at the back now, gives it out to the big forwards. Gideon van der Merwe takes it up a couple of meters for them, still inside their own 22 at the moment. Can they get this ball out? It is going to be Unraga waiting for it. He's going to go with a box kick over the top here, and he's going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Sparrow Maravillas says, do you see Vermeulen be able to come back in time? So not for the first two tests. I think maybe for the third and final one, he should be back. And hopefully by that time we've already sealed the series. But yeah, I have to feel sorry for Dwayne Vermeulen, but hopefully he will be back in time to play. Achilles says, I want Griquas to win. They deserve to get some showtime, which is true. I've always been a fan of the Griquas side. But it does look like they're on their way, unless this line side can do something magical now. And they are going to drive this up to just outside of 22 now. Right in the middle of the field are the Griquas, are the Lions now. Andre Warner's got a ball at the back now. Gets it out to Burger Winnendal out wide, but a sloppy pass out to Stian Pienaar. And they've lost a bit of ground. Tackled back is Stian Pienaar by Gideon van der Merwe. And a knock on here from the Lions. Scrum down to the Griquas on the 10-meter line. Everything is just going really badly for them at the moment. Marco Polo Bear says they should send Vermeulen to Wales to get magically fixed up like Alwyn Jones. Yeah, that was something really incredible, the way he came back into that Lions side. From a dislocated shoulder to captaining the Lions in the opening test. Sparrow asking, who is your prediction for man of the match on Saturday? I think Andre Pollard is going to have a phenomenal game. I think he's going to control the kicking game. He's going to bombard them with high kicks. He's going to be tactically brilliant and defensively sound, and maybe get a little break or two himself. Just show that newcomers how it's done. Like, what's his name? Smith from the Lions. So hopefully he can be called on as the man of the match in a winning game. Achilles says, Currie, do you remember a wing called J.W. Jonker back in the day for the Cheetahs? Yeah, I do vaguely remember J.W. Jonker, but he wasn't that, well, let's first hear what you wanted to say about him. But I didn't rate him very highly that time, and although he was a good Currie Cup player, I just felt he didn't have enough to get to the Springbok setup. Marco Vunipola Bear, is the Lions squad named? Yes, they are. In fact, they are Marco Vunipola Bear. So a penalty from that scrum goes against the Griquas, and a scrum penalty to the Lions right on the 10-meter line. So it is Stuart Hock, Duan van der Merwe and Anthony Watson on the wings. Then Daly and Henshaw in the centers. We've got Dan Bigger and Ali Price starting at 9 and 10. Then at 8, I'm not sure if it's Falatau. No, it's not. It's Jack Conan, Tom Currie, and also what is the England lock? Courtney Laws at 6. Then Alwyn Jones and Maro Itoje at the lock combination. We've got the likes of Lukau and Tiki at scrum, at hooker, I think it is, and Tat Furlong, as well as Marco Vunipolo. So, yeah, that is going to be a big one. Oh, is Marco Vunipolo not playing, Sparrow? I'm not sure. Can't remember quite exactly. We'll have a look into it a little bit later. So the Lions now, they've lost the ball inside the 22 here. It's going to be a scrum down to the Griquas. Right, so it is going to be a scrum down to the Griquas inside the 22 here. Another wasted opportunity for the Lions here. British and Irish Lions squad for first test. Let's quickly have a look. Let's see if I can get that team up real quickly for you guys. All right, so yeah, it's Stuart Hawke, Anthony Watson, Elliot Daly, Robbie Henshaw, Duan van der Merwe, Dan Bigger, Ali Price, then Wyn Jones, Luke Cowan, Dickie Tat, Furlong, Murray, Doge, Alwyn Jones, Courtney Laws, Tom Currie, and Jack Conan. With the bench, Ken Owens, Rory Sutherland, Kyle Sinclair, Tat Byrne, Amy Watson, Connor Murray, Owen Farrell, and Liam Williams. Right, so a quick penalty here to the Lions again from scrum time. So they are really giving the Griquas a really hard time at scrum time at the moment. Achilles, do you remember John Kinokwe? Yes, I do remember John Kinokwe. Also, for me, not the greatest of players, though, Achilles, but he was a Springbok, and I think he scored like 5 or 6 tries in one test. Is it him or Tondrai Shavanga that keeps the record for the most tries in a game? I think it's actually Tondrai Shavanga. I think he scored 4 tries against the Wallabies, or 3 tries, I think it was, John Kinokwe. Right, so the Lions coming with 5 meters out from the try line now. Penalty advantage again to the Lions now. Burger Winnendal, he's going to straighten the line here. Under the post now as the Lions now trying to attack through Stian Pienaar. Gets it out, Andre Warner to the big forwards now. The Lions now starting to work their magic here. About a meter short of the try line. Held up is Emmanuel Russ now. Can the ball come back to the Lions side? Waiting for it is at the back is Jordan Hendrickson now. He's going to try and snipe on his own. Not going to fall for it as the Griquas was still a meter short of the Lions at the moment. Will they be able to capitalize on this one now? They need to score next if they want to win this game. Right, still trying to drive their way over the try line as the Lions here, but some really good defense from the Griquas, and we're coming back for, oh no, we're still playing on. So pick and go again from the Lions, this time still short, just not able to get over that try line at the moment is this Lions side. It is waiting for it now. Skuman, he's going to try and put it down, can't get there as well. Still waiting for it to come out. Now they do go over the try line. Has it been held up by the Griquas? No, still comes back to the way of the Lions. They need to start working this more wide. Oh, talking about that, they do go over the try line this time round, and it is going to be a try here to Ruandrea for the Lions. Well, so is there still some life left in this Lions side with about 16 minutes to go in this game? 27-24 it is now with a conversion to come. Marco Vinipolo, can you teach me some South African word? Bit means bro, right? Is that Dutch or Afrikaans? So yeah, bit does means bro. It is Afrikaans. I'm not sure whether it's Dutch as well, Marco, but I think it is Afrikaans. Achilles says, I see on Google that JP Peterson had 69 tests for South Africa. Think what I'm thinking 69. All right, Achilles. Right. Achilles says, yeah, that's Afrikaans. Big Pompies, we don't speak Dutch. And then Marco Vinipolo, what that mean at Sparrow? Ja, meneer. Right, Marco Vinipolo, sorry, I honestly don't know. Sorry, guys, if I'm causing offense. No problem, Marco. I'm sure there's a fine line between Dutch and Afrikaans anyway. I'm sure we would understand the Dutch-speaking people, and they would understand us. Right, so 27-26 it is now with about 15 minutes to go in this game, guys. It's all to play for here at Ellis Park. Okay, he says, hier kom groot kak. Marco, that's one of South Africa's famous sentences. Yeah, that is true, Achilles. Right, so the Lions now got possession just on the 22-meter line inside their own half, and Andre Warner is waiting for this ball to come out. Goes with a little box kick over the top now, and waiting for it is Ashland Davids now for the Griquas. He tries to step. Oh, he's doing brilliantly. Is Ashland Davids up to the 10-meter line, gets the offload to Kasendi now. Griquas on the attack. Unruga out to Whitehead. Now it's a chance here out wide for them. Taken by Steenkamp up to the 22-meter line. Can I get quick ball back? Comes out to Kwama. Kwama and Zitoli waiting for it now. Comes George Whitehead. Out wide it goes. Another chance now. Keita. And Keita is going to run into the corner here. Did he get the try or not? Or is he into touch? It is going to surely be up to the TMO here. But I do, maybe from that first glimpse, it looks like Keita has gone into touch there in the corner. But let's have another look at this one. Right, so let's see if a try has been scored here. Tinus de Bruyn's pass out to, oh, that's going to be a try, surely. Keita's got that try in the corner. I thought for a second that his leg might have been into touch, but Edwin Keita gets a hat-trick of tries today. And if you guys didn't notice, he is on the thumbnail that I made for today's game. So I had this idea that Edwin Keita might be one of the big boys in this one. So George Whitehead right from the corner is going to try and convert this now for the Griquas. Let's see what happens. Oh, the wind has blown that ball over. So he's still got plenty of time to do the conversion, however. So 32-26 now. This conversion could be the difference between winning and losing. Marco Vinipolo says, let me guess, that means hi, I'm Marco, and I like you guys. He says, no, Marco, no. Please explain to you there. And then, right, let's see what happens with this one. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, it's a brilliant kick from George Whitehead. So 34 points to 26. The Griquas lead the Lions here. And we've got about 12 minutes of play left. Sparrow Maravilla says, we're having an Afrikaans lesson. I don't want to go back to school before the president speaks. Please, no. Right, so the restart here from the Lions taken in by Ruan Steenkamp. Right on his 22-meter line for the Griquas now. Can Griquas seal this game off? We've got 12 minutes left in this one, and they've got an 8-point lead at the moment. Right, Unrego waiting for that ball to come out. They'll probably try and play a little bit more defensively now as the Griquas, which might be just the wrong move that they don't want to do. Right, the kick downfield right in the middle of the field now. It is going to be taken by the Lions now. And here they come. It is taken forward by Salinger now. Kicks it ahead. Going to try and find space there. Will the bounce of the ball be kind? No, it's not going to be kind. And it goes over the try line. Pushed down by George Whitehead, so we will have another 22-meter restart now. Right, so restart coming now from the Griquas here, from the 22-meter line. We've seen a couple of changes come on for the Griquas as well. It does look like Buerta is on for Versaghi for the Lions, and then also Rania is on for Unrega, and then Gordon on for Pelsa as well. Right, so the restart now from the Lions, or from the Griquas into the hands. It comes off the Lions again, and Zalinger again now. Up to halfway he goes. Quick ball required. Andre Warner now. Out it goes to Manuel Russ. It's Gordon now. It's, Max Warner has gone straight through up to the 22-meter line. Brought down now just outside of 22. Good counter ruck here from the Griquas, and they've stolen this ball. Tinus de Beer now. Out it goes to Kassendi. Over halfway, he goes up to the 10-meter line. Sagweni brings him down just outside of 22 now. Urania. Out it goes to Whitehead. Gives it out to JC now. Out wide it goes to Keita again. And Keita is going to run in for his 4th try of this game. And that should be match sealed and delivered for the Griquas. Right, so Olwetu says, I heard something about the president. Is he addressing us today? No, only on Sunday, unfortunately. So, yeah, that should be the end of this game, guys. The Griquas wrapping up another try here. And it is Edwin Keita who gets his 4th try of the game with an open try line. Great stuff from the Griquas. And my words are really coming down to to bite me in the butt here. And I know Brian Benito is going to have a ball with this one. Right, so 39-26 now, and a conversion still to come. Marco Vunipolabe asking, what's the big man have to say come Sunday? So I think we should be moving back to level 3 on Sunday, as we have had a decline in cases over the last week or so. So hopefully we will be allowed to go to the little water hole again real soon. Right, so George Whitehead now with the conversion attempt here with about 9 minutes to go in this game. The Lions completely outplayed since Xavier Viljoen has left the field with that red card. So 41-26 it is now. Right, so here we come. The last 8 minutes of this game, and it should be just for the Lions to maybe try and get a bonus point out of this one. Right, so the restart now taken by Ruan Steenkamp for the Griquas. Oh, and a thumping tackle there from Ruan Dreyer. Got the turnover for the Lions now. Now they're going to have to run this. It's Zeilinger out to Sangweni. He's going to straighten the line between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Now Zeilinger, out it goes to Buerta. Buerta is going to try and run this up to the 22-meter line. Does so. Now Warner. Out it goes to Zeilinger. Back inside it comes now. Not making the necessary ground, those the Lions. Just very slow at the breakdown as well. Zeilinger again. Out it goes to Manuel Russ. Needed to offload that. Brings it down. Just run about on the 22 again. About 5 meters out from the left-hand touchline. Chance now for Ruben Skuman trying to go bursting over the 22 now. Zeilinger. An intercept opportunity here for the Griquas, but they've knocked it on. And it is going to be a scrum down to the Lions again. Eddie King says, lekker Lions. Gatnutz, I'm so happy. My prediction, not too bad. Griquas win by 10. So, yeah, they've got a pretty good lead at the moment as the Griquas, and they should be holding on to this lead for the next 7 minutes. And then Brian Benito says, no comment, Guru. So, yeah, I'll give you... It's another successful weekend for you, Brian, or midweek game for you. Sparrow says you should collaborate with the rugby guy. He can give you some goosey tips. And then Marco Vunipolabe, glad to hear things are better in South Africa. Been thinking about you heaps lately. Love you guys. Wish you all much success and happiness in life. What lekker means. So lekker means nice, Marco Vunipolabe. Right, so we are looking at another possible foul play here. TMO will have his say again. I'm just trying to catch up real quickly. Lekker means delicious, says Achilles. Yeah, it is how you, depend on how you use it. Right, so let's see if there was any foul play involved here. The TMO are looking at something real quickly. So not sure what they are looking at. We'll find out in just a second. Right, so maybe they're looking to see if there was any attempt from the Griquas players to actually catch that ball for an intercept, or whether it should be a professional foul. Marco Vunipolabe says, lekker females over there. No comment on that one, Marco. I might get into trouble. Right, so let's see what Rustavenga's decision will be from this one. Oh, wow, they're showing the whole replay all over again. Goodness. Has there been foul play? Well, I'm not sure what they're looking for because I don't have any audio with me, but clearly they themselves don't know what they're looking for here, because they're just showing this whole replay from the restart all over again. And it's so unnecessary. Time gets wasted. And let's have a look at this one now here. Nothing there that I can see of. Nah. I think grabbing at straws here. Oh, there it is. The clean out from the number 23 there. Who is it? From the Lions is Duncan Matthews. So Duncan Matthews could be in trouble here for the Lions again with a shoulder to the head. But let's see if it's going to turn out that way. Let's just have one more look at that clean out here. Duncan Matthews could be in some serious trouble again. No, that looks pretty bad. Right. Great work from the Dutch judge to have picked that up. It's not something that I would have noticed. So, not that angle, man. These guys are slowing this game down unnecessary at the moment. They're not showing the real clips at the moment. Right, let's have a look at this again. Oh, it's head to head, basically. And it was very dangerous from Duncan Matthews, though. So, might be a yellow card or at least just a penalty. But overall, I would just go with a yellow card on that one. So the discipline of this Lions side has been dreadful today. It's been one of the reasons why they're losing this in the first place. So let's see what Rastavinga's decision will be on that one. He is going to the pocket, so it is going to be a yellow card to Duncan Matthews there. So the Lions down to 13 men at the moment. A yellow and a red card, so they will see this game out with just 13 men on the field. Let's go and have a look at that poll real quickly. We had 66 votes, 59% said the Lions were going to win this. So, yeah, that 41% going for the Griquas today has been spot on. The kick downfield is going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line, inside Lions half. So, that's probably the end of the Lions case today. Right, throwing coming from the Griquas now, roundabout on the 10-meter line, inside Lions territory. Taken by Ruan Steenkamp for the Griquas now. Driving more from them. Urania just trying to get that ball out for the Griquas, but they are still driving this up forward. And they need to be careful not to give away possession here. Now they break loose from that maul, almost up to the 22-meter line as the Griquas now. Artinus de Beer now. He's going to set his sight on that 22-meter line. Oranje again now. Whitehead gets it out to Hendrik Arends, out to Kassendi. Kassendi has managed to get it still for the line, for the Griquas. And Oranje waiting. Oh, penalty against the Lions again. Right in the middle of the field. 5 meters outside of 22. And it looks like Whitehead. Oh, he's gone quickly. Now gets it out to Tinus de Beer. Out it goes to Gideon van der Merwe. Out it goes to Edwin Cater again. He's going to be 5 meters out from the try line. It's been intercepted by the Lions. Brought down in a tackle about 10 meters out from their own try line are the Lions. Now Singweni at scrum off here. Gives it out to Dreyer. Dreyer still about 10 meters out from their own try line as the Lions now. Are they going to try and run this from their own try line? Sangweni pick and go from him. Not making the required distance that he needed. But a penalty now against the Griquas, not rolling away. And penalty to the Lions. Kick downfield by Zeilinger. He's going to try and find touch, on a 10-meter line inside their own half. Achilles says, I'm out of here now. It's going to get the rest before I have to go to work. So you're not joining us for the Western Province Cheetah game after this, Achilles? What time are you working? Right, so line out to the Lions on the 10-meter line inside their own half. PJ Puerta to throw this in for them. And with 5 minutes to go, this one should be in the back for the Griquas. Right, thrown from PJ Puertas. Taken there by Nort Nagel. Now Andre Warner. Zeilinger knocked on by Ruan Dreyer. And then also knocked on by the Griquas. So it is going to be a scrum down to the Griquas right on the 10-meter line. Things just getting really sloppy at the moment for the Lions. It's been the story of the day. Too many handling errors, bad discipline from them, just not living up to the expectations at the moment. Right, let's see what happens with this one. It is going to be Urania to throw it into the scrum for them. And the Griquas have sealed a tremendous victory here today against this Lions side. Owetu says, can't wait for the Springboks tomorrow. So they're only playing on Saturday, but we are doing a preview show tomorrow, Owetu. It's myself, the rugby guru, Gareth Mason. It's going to be Forever Sport and Skinny Brew doing that live show tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Right, so Rania to feed this. The scrum has been reset again from Rustavinga. And with about 3.5 minutes to go in this one, it is a scrum down to the Griquas. Owetu says, my team is losing. So I didn't expect this. I thought the Lions were going to take this 15 to 20 points. And now it's the other way around. Another penalty against the Griquas. So it's been the one area where the Lions have been completely dominating, was at scrum time today. But again, their discipline have caused them too much trouble today. Marco Vunipalabe says, can't wait to watch Springboks pump the Lions. It's not going to be an easy task, but I do feel that we've got enough firepower, and it's just going to be whether we will be able to be match fit for those games. We haven't played a lot of games. We did see our tank running a little bit low in that midweek game against the Lions. So hopefully we won't see that again on Saturday. Warner out to Zeilinger, gets it out to Carlos Sari. The Lions now run about 5 meters outside of 22 of the Griquas. Warner again to Zeilinger, out to Manuel Russ, skip pass out to the big boys there. Just short of the 22-meter line, Andre Warner. Penalty advantage coming the way of the Lions now. Yep, there's the penalty. Andre Warner's going to tap and go quickly. Inside of 22 they go. Frankie Horn is going to put his head down. And about 10 meters out, right in the middle of the field now, the Lions. Can they get a consolation try from the Zeilinger? Out to Sangweni, back inside it goes. Still just inside of 22 now. Zeilinger again. Gets it out to Manuel Russ. Tries to step one, gets past one. Steps two, goes, tries to beat Cater himself. Brought down 5 meters out from the try line. Should have gone with the inside pass. Penalty, we're coming back. Manuel Russ rolling on the ground. But we're coming back for an offside penalty against the Griquas. Warner takes it quickly, gives it out to Sangweni now. Again, about 6 or 7 meters out from the try line are the Lions now. Warner, out it goes to Carlos Sari. He's taking 2 defenders with him. Another penalty advantage coming. Warner out to Zeilinger. Needs to go through the hands here. Into the hands it goes. And it's going to be a try down here for the Lions. And it looks like it's going to be, let's see who the try scorer is. It's one of the replacements, and it could be Andre. Yeah, could it be Andre Kinus? No, it's not Andre Kin. It's actually, it's Travis Gordon who gets the try for the Lions. A newcomer as well for them. So with about a minute to go in this one, I can't see the Lions scoring another one. Right in the right-hand corner, they go over for a try. So 41-31, the conversion not going over. So, yeah, it's 41-31. That scoreline is not correct from Flash Score yet again. It is a 10-point game at the moment. Right, Brian Benitez says Cheetahs will win the next one, hopefully. But it's going to be a tough call, Brian. And then Marco Vunipalawe, I need to go to sleep. It's 2 a.m. here, and I'm wide awake. Marco says, got to go. Cheers, Guru. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, Marco, for joining and having such a nice banter on the channel as well. Patty says, can't remember when last the Lions was beaten like this by the Griquas. Right, the restart from the Griquas, not a good one, but it has been taken by the Lions, and they've moved up to run about halfway now. Zeilinger, out it goes through the big boys again. We've got less than 10 seconds to go now. Zeilinger, out it goes to Manuel Russ, a knock on from Dreyer, and it should be a scrum down now to the Griquas. Dreyer has been Butterfinger Dreyer today, but it looks like we've got a penalty on halfway here for the Lions. Off or dangerous tackle from the Griquas. So time is up on the clock. 41-31. It is 10-point game at the moment. Do they go to get that bonus point by going for goal, or will they go for touch here? They are going to go for touch. So they already got a bonus point for 4 tries. So they're looking to set up just another one for losing by less than 7 points, or 7 or less. Right, so the lineup will be about 15 meters out from the Griquas try line. One last opportunity here for the Lions. Just to correct you guys, the score is 41-31 and not the 33 that Flash Scores got at the moment. Right, the driving ball coming now from the Lions now, about 15 meters out from the try line. Can they do this one last time before the end of the game? They've had plenty of opportunities. PJ Puerta about 7 meters out now from the try line. Gives it out to Ruben Skuman. Skuman still about 5 meters out now. PJ Puerta again. This time 2 meters short now are the Lions here. Another penalty advantage coming the way of the Lions. Discipline really poor now from the Griquas, but they know that this game is in the bag. Right, will they go with a pick and go? Will they go for the touch again? They will go for touch. Is the Lions now. And time is up on the clock. It should be one last dice or roll of the dice for the Lions. 31-41 at the moment. And the Lions just going to try and get another bonus point out of this one. Right, 10 points the difference here at the moment. And the drive coming from the Lions now, 5 meters out from the try line. That ball goes down and over to the ball are the Griquas, but it does come back to the Lions now. Warner waiting for it. Gets it out to Manuel Russ. Brought down by Tinus de Beer. Still about 5 meters out. And now Ruben Skuman trying to break free from that maul. Not going to get it. And it is going to be a scrum down to the Griquas. So that is going to be the end of the game as well. 41-31. And congratulations to, let's just see who said, it was Gert Nutze that says, I'm so happy with my prediction. Not too bad. Griquas win by 10 points. So Gert Nutze are the winner of the prediction today. And what a prediction that was. A 10-point win for the Griquas over the Lions today. And nobody expected that to happen today. So congratulations to the Griquas. Guys, I'm going to leave you guys just for a few minutes. Then we will be back for the game between the Cheetahs and the Western Province as well. So don't miss out on that one. I will see you guys in a couple of minutes' time. But thanks for tuning in. Until next time, guys, this is the Rugby Guru.